talk e-tron. That's e-mobility in Audi speak. Joining us today is Jeff Curry. He's the marketing manager for e-mobility, and he's pretty much in charge of Audi's electric vehicle programs in the United States. And we have two very cool looking cars we're going to kind of get some more details on today here at the Los Angeles Auto Show. Now, we've actually seen these cars before, but today we're going to give you a much closer look at just what they are and what they can do. So Jeff, why don't we start off with the e-tron Spider? That's the fun, the convertible. How far can it go, and what is the future for this car?
Well, the e-tron Spider is really our vision of the future of the sports car.
Okay.
It's a plug-in hybrid. It is powered by two different motors.
Okay.
It has a twin turbocharged TDI diesel that sits behind the seats. That powers the rear wheels. In the front is our twin electric motors.
Okay.
They develop about 87 horsepower.
Okay.
The TDI is about 300, just over 300 horsepower. So altogether about 400 horsepower. Gives you a 0 to 100 kilometers at 62 miles an hour of about 4.4 seconds.
Okay.
So very fast, but the advantage of it and why it's an e-tron is it's an electrified vehicle as well. So up to 30 miles, first 30 miles of range, you can drive in full electric mode around town. And then, of course, the powerful TDI engine kicks in and operates in parallel there to give you the really high performance that you'd want from an Audi sports car.
Now, you mentioned it's a sports car, and it definitely looks more than a little bit like your famous e-tron family and like, you know, the TT and the R8 sports cars. Tell us about some of the pure sports car characteristics of this thing, because it sure looks like a bit of a supercar.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, the design is typical Audi with the incredible detailing, the very progressive design, the lines of the car. I think they really reflect some of the thinking behind the future of Audi design, for sure. Our designers never do anything that isn't really pushing the envelopes and that we would like to see in future Audis. Of course, the body style itself, a Spider, very fun to drive. We did drives in Malibu recently with that car, and it's just perfectly situated. It's particularly showing this here in LA. We expect to generate a lot of interest in this type of vehicles. And of course, it reflects on other vehicles in the Audi line, like our R8 supercar, as well as our TT models as well.
Okay, now sports cars are fun, and this is certainly going to be one that I would really like to drive, but not everybody can afford an R8 sort of supercar with electric capabilities. That brings us to this one, the A3 behind us. This is another part of the e-tron family. It's very practical. It's got the hatch, plenty of room in there. Tell us what the future of this car is.
Well, the A3 e-tron is our idea of developing the day-to-day around-town vehicle that's full electric.
Sure.
So this is our technology platform where we're showcasing the aspect of e-tron, which is a fully electric powertrain.
Okay.
So this car has about a 26 kilowatt lithium-ion battery, operates in electric all the time, so zero-emission driving.
Okay.
It's an Audi, just like any of our other models, particularly the A3, which we're seeing great sales results on. So the difference with the A3 e-tron from other electric cars on the market is it has that Audi feel still, but then it also layers in these new aspects of electric cars that we're learning people really love: the instant torque, the completely quiet operation, and of course the zero-emission driving too.
Sure. And how far could this one go, and is there any chance we could see this on the road in the United States anytime soon?
This car has a range of about 90 miles, all electric. It charges overnight in your garage in about 8 hours. It's a good size capacity lithium-ion battery, and we retain the entire full interior package of the A3. So the trunk space is exactly the same as you'd find in our A3 TDI or our A3 gas engine car. The interior space, seats fold down. It's a fully functional proof of concept vehicle, and you will see these driving on the roads in the U.S. in the not too distant future.
So that is the not too distant future here for Audi anyway. They have two different e-trons just in front of us. There's plenty more as well, lots of prototypes, lots of concepts. This is definitely something that bears watching in the future.